Someone new to our channel wrote in and said, how can I make a girl come orgasm as fast as possible the first time we meet? This is Reid from ReidAboutSex.com.
Cathy Vartuli. Cathy Speedy Vartuli from the IntimacyDojo.com. Answer that question, Cathy.
Absolutely.
It's a race. Go!
The best way I can think of is not to try. It's about building a relationship and having connection, and trying to aim for an orgasm is, people can feel that pressure and they feel like they're being pushed, and unless that's really their erotic thing, they're not going to want to go there. They're not going to feel safe that you're present with them and their body. It feels like you have an agenda. So if you can just be present with the people you're with, and let them be where they are, just enjoy the connection that you have, that's going to actually speed up the connection in that sense, more likely.
My snarky answer is let them get themselves off will usually be the fastest way to have somebody orgasm. And the non-snarky answer is, if that's really your goal and that's important to you for whatever reason, like maybe you're trying to set a land speed record or something, have a conversation with the person you're trying to get off about, hey, something that would be really fun for me is when we're together, I would like to set a land speed record for getting you off. Is there a way that, can you give me some hints? Is this an idea that you're interested in? Would this be fun for you? The biggest challenge is for men and women and people of all genders, gender non-conforming and whatnot, is this idea that, especially American society, we have people who watch our channel from all over the planet, but will speak for Americans as Americans, there is this agenda or this orgasm centricness about trying to get people off, which creates a lot of pressure, like pressure for the people trying to get you off, pressure for the people, who are receiving. So one great thing, which echoes what you said, is just take that off the table.
Yes. And
also not to make having orgasms a bad thing, because it's not. To have a geeky conversation with the people about hey, I would love to try to break my own record.
Yeah.
And that then if you're doing it in a really, compassionate, present, playful way, now it's about things being playful
and consensual,
which and transparent, which is not how most people get to have their sex.
It might be really fun for some people. That's okay. If you touch me here and do this, I'm gonna just
I have a stopwatch from high school that is waiting for this. Let me find it. And then you're making it playful and nerdy. But if you're trying to do it behind somebody's back, a lot of people are sensitive to that kind of energy of, making something into a performance, and it can feel really off to people.
Yeah. And if that's something, one thing to ask yourself is, why is that important to you? What will that make you feel, or what sense of power will that give you? And find out if it's something that's really authentic to you, because some people are just I just watched a lot of porn and they always seem to come instantly, and so I thought I was supposed to. Or it makes me feel very masculine or whatever. Whereas I can tell you that someone who goes really slow and is very present is going to get my attention a lot faster.
Last but not least, for everybody out there listening, professional tools create professional results.
Yes.
So other ways to generate more pleasure for people, to create different kinds of orgasms, maybe have things happen sooner than later, is exploring and practicing with sex toys. And that, generally speaking, so many people have weirdness or shame around playing with toys that you can be that awesome human being who's hey, I just want to explore things. Would you be willing to, can we invite some toys into the bedroom and explore our bodies with them? I like augmenting things, and some people's bodies respond much better to certain kinds of stimulation. So again, you have an entire industry of toys out there that you can avail yourself of.
Yeah.
And add that into the mix.
Yes.
What do you think? What are your thoughts? What was useful in this video? Hit subscribe, why don't you, while you're at it. Thanks for tuning in, Sex Geek. If you would like to continue with the brain sex, do me a favor and click subscribe right here. If you'd like to watch me on social media, that's where you're going to go. Next video, maybe? And if you really would like your own Sex Geek t-shirt, please click right here, right now. Boop.
No, no, really, like